If you're thinking about buying a home, you're going to want to avoid these top 10 most common mistakes. What is up, everyone? I'm Brian, the Beekeeping Realtor, and today we're talking about the top 10 mistakes I see buyers make just about every day, and how you can fix them. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's just dig right in. So the first mistake I see everyone make is starting the process late. You can't just call up and say, hey, I'm losing my apartment tomorrow, we need a new home. Or, hey, I found the perfect home, let's offer today. There's a process for this. Real estate takes time. So if you get the chance, reach out to us at least 30 days ahead, if not several months ahead is even better. Heck, if you reach out to us a year ahead or 2 years ahead, I'm still not going to complain because it gives us plenty of time to work on things like fixing your credit and shopping around, getting you ready, right? So the earlier you let us know and the earlier we can get started, the better it's going to be for you and for the folks helping you. Mistake number 2, waiting to get your pre-approval letter. Now, the pre-approval letter is basically a letter from the bank saying, yes, this person can afford this much home. So if you don't have that when we're looking, we don't really know what you can afford. One of the best case situations is that everything works out perfect, but worst case is you love a home, you're trying to offer on it, and no one will take your offer seriously because there's no pre-approval letter. Or worse, you don't actually qualify for the homes that you're looking at. As kind of a bonus, we really need you to get locked in on your lender, on the programs that you want, on all that kind of stuff before we are accepted on an offer. It's kind of late to go back and change once we're in escrow. So it's really, really important that we get the finances figured out before we start looking seriously at homes. Mistake number 3, not hiring a buyer's agent, or not hiring the right buyer's agent. So when you're going and looking for a home, there's going to be an agent that represents the buyer and an agent that represents the seller. Now, you want to make sure the agent that represents you, which is the agent that's going to walk you through finding homes, inspections, appraisals, and everything else in between, right? You're going to want to make sure that they're a good agent and that you trust them, that they have your best interest at heart to try and get you the best deal when buying a home. What you don't want to do is hire the selling agent, right? The listing agent, because they're going to be out looking for their clients. It's a lot like hiring your ex's lawyer in a divorce case. You want someone that's looking out for you. So take your time and find someone that you think does a good job, that you can trust, that's hopefully going to maybe save you some money and generally make sure that your transaction is successful and has your best interest in mind. Mistake number 4, neglecting grants and programs. There are a ton of grants and programs out there ranging from first-time buyer to investors, veterans, 55 plus. There is so much out there in terms of just basically free money that is at your disposal, but you can only get it in the buying process. You usually can't go back and get it once you've closed. So take some time to figure out what programs apply to you and take advantage of every penny you can get. Mistake number 5, get emotional. Now, this is going to be really tough because real estate's a big decision. It's expensive. A lot of your emotions are going to be really dialed up to 11 for the duration of our escrow, right? Super common. But the worst thing you can do is make an emotional decision when buying or selling a home. You don't want to let it get the best of you. That's how you make mistakes. And one of the best ways to kind of wrangle that in, first of all, breathing exercises, whatever you have to do. But your real estate agent is going to be there kind of as your therapist, kind of as your rock to keep you steady throughout the transaction. You want to be able to trust them. So, as you're going through this process, do your best, take deep breaths, take your time, and just relax a little. It's all going to be okay. Mistake number 6, going too fast or going too slow. Now, you've got to find that Goldilocks level right in the middle. In this competitive real estate market, you can't just drag your feet. If you drag your feet, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities. But also, if you go too fast, you might get into a mess that you really shouldn't have gotten yourself in if you stopped for a minute and thought about it. So what's the balance here? Talk with your agent. When you see a good home you like, figure out how long you have to make an offer. Figure out how fast it's going to go. As we're going through inspections and all those parts, talk to your agent, figure out what the deadline is, see how much time you have. You want to make sure that you're always within your time frames, moving with purpose, and that you're not just dragging feet and risking messing everything up or going so fast that you mess up everything because you're going too quick. There's a Goldilocks level there, and your real estate agent's going to walk you through it. Mistake number 7, skipping inspections. Now, one of the coolest things about real estate in the United States in general is that it's kind of a buyer beware deal where buyers really get a lot of power in escrow to do all kinds of inspections and make sure the home is perfect. I can't fathom all of these people that are just waiving inspections altogether. But a more common mistake that happens is that people don't get all of the inspections they can get done. Get your sewer inspection, get your roof inspection, get your mold inspection, whatever inspections you want to get, be thorough. Take advantage of the rights that you have and the opportunity and the time that you have to really get to know if the deal you're getting into is a good deal. Because I just can't imagine being these folks that are waiving it completely and then they find out that the house is falling apart. Just crazy. Get your inspections. Mistake number 8, ignoring resale value. Now look, it can be really great to buy a home, even if it's super affordable or fits your needs right now, but you have to keep in mind that your home isn't just a place you live, it's an investment in your future, okay? So you're going to be using this home, whether it's to upsize or downsize, refinance, reverse mortgage. There's so much tied up in the value of your home and so much of your future there that when you're buying one, you want to buy one that has resale value and that is going to be valuable in your moves in the future. So make sure you're looking out for things that will decrease its value over time or increase its value over time. Make a good investment. Mistake number 9, biting off more mortgage than you can chew. Now, there's going to be a comfort level for everyone, but the maximum is probably in the neighborhood of 1/3 of your monthly income to half your monthly income. Maybe it's a lot less, it's up to you, but make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew and that you can pay your mortgage even if you get sick, even if you lose your job and you're still managing to put together some savings. If you have a payment that's too high, you run the risk of losing your property, and that's devastating for a lot of different reasons. So make sure that your payment is comfortable for you and that you can always pay it no matter what happens in your life. Mistake number 10, changing your financial situation either in escrow or just before. Now look, I know it's exciting times, you're going through a big change and you're excited, but don't max out the credit cards, okay? Don't buy a new car and mess with your debt to income ratio. Don't open up a new Lowe's or Home Depot credit card, right? Don't change your job. Don't switch from a 1099 to a W-2. Whatever your situation is and how much money you have in the bank, your credit score, your employment, keep all that the same. Don't mess with it until you're done with escrow. Okay? Because worst case situation is that you get a lot of the way through escrow, or maybe just before escrow you're about to close, and now you don't qualify for the loan anymore, you're not getting the house, and then everything kind of goes sideways. So whatever you have going on, you've got to keep it stable until we close, and before you do anything really big, talk to your lender, talk to your realtor, see if it's something that you can or should do. A lot of the time I've seen people actually put off promotions and put off other big changes for that month or for a week or two so that the whole escrow can go smoothly and then they have their big upgrade or big change. So those are my top 10 mistakes. Do you have any you'd like to add? Put them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.